These hearings always attract a large number of spectators. This one is particularly crowded, awaiting the first public appearance of Joseph Velaki, the convicted hoodlum whose confessions to the FBI have reportedly put a price of $100,000 on his head by the infuriated mafia. Washington's F Street looks like Hollywood or Broadway on an opening night as people arrive for a special benefit preview for the Stay in School Fund Drive. The feature film is Universal's Charade, starring Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn. Mrs. Sargent Shriver, sister of the President and wife of the Peace Corps Director, arrives, as do the Attorney General and Mrs. Robert Kennedy. She is co-chairman of the Benefit Committee, of which the First Lady is honorary chairman. The Vice President and Lady Bird Johnson are among the many leaders of the capital's social and political life attending the performance, whose proceeds will help keep dropouts in school. Bikini days are over, and now the interest is in fashions for cold weather, for formal parties and opening nights. A collection by West Berlin designer Heinz Ostergaard emphasizes a long, extended silhouette. A white fox collar is both sensibly warm for wintertime and perky for fun. The difference between just a nice dress and an amusing one can be a little bow placed where nobody would expect it to be. In the words of Herr Ostergaard, brocade costumes peel out of white fox collars like first flowers out of the last snow. That's what he said. Give the designer a play apron, a dirndl, and some French lingerie, and what does he come up with? A dinner gown, of course. There's more than just that touch of mink over this wool georgette. Salome had 7 veils, but look what they got her. A girl could get ahead much better in far fewer veils. Still more veils. Not very warming, perhaps, but in real life, the girl would wear the dress in a ballroom, not out here. What's more fun than a 3-ring circus? Well, maybe a 1-ring circus, like this one from Moscow, that opens its American tour in New York's Madison Square Garden. The Moscow Circus will play 7 cities in the East and Midwest as part of the cultural exchange program between the United States and the Soviet Union. An American counterpart made up of the cream of our big top acts flew to Moscow from Chicago this summer. The sensation of the show is the Bear Act. Valentin Filatov's Bears joined the circus in 1949 and have been enchanting audiences ever since. Tokyo spectators couldn't believe the bears were for real. They still think they're men dressed up in furs. The motto of this merry-go-round is grin and bear it. It's Texas Christian versus Kansas in Fort Worth's Amon Carter Bowl. In the second quarter, a 50-yard TCU punt is caught by Kansas's Oschlager, who hands off to Sayers. He makes a good run back of 36 yards. Renko completes a pass to Roberts, who goes 17 yards before Frog Terrell stops him. Roberts sails wide left for a 4-yard gain. With only 7 seconds left before the half, Coleman goes across the line for the first score of the game. In the third quarter, it's TCU's Mills to Crutcher for a gain of 11, and Kansas loses 15 yards on a foul in this play. Fowler takes the ball around the left for another 11 yards. H carries it almost, but not quite across. And Crutcher plows through the line for those last 2 yards. The extra point makes it 7-6. Mills passes to Crutcher, who gains 12 on a right swing. And a TCU field goal wins 10-6.